Hello, my name is Krista Kay, and I am here posting all of my best tips and tricks to keep your photos organized. But today, I'm doing a follow-up video. If you are one of the people that got an art leather wedding album that is falling apart, I have a follow-up. I got an album back that was completely and beautifully repaired. But if you're not familiar with the situation, let me share the first post I did on Instagram talking about the art leather wedding album debacle.
I am so angry about the information I'm going to share with you. There is a photo injustice happening and it makes me mad. So there was a photo album company called Art Leather. They sold beautiful leather wedding albums back in the 80s and the 90s. And I was a wedding photographer back then. I can tell you for a fact they were expensive. They were high quality, genuine leather, lifetime guarantee. When you bought one of these Art Leather albums, you were investing in your future and passing this album down. It was that kind of quality. Well, fast forward a little bit, those albums are falling apart. They got bad manufacturing of some sort happened. I don't know their story, but I do know I've seen them. Gross now. They're sticky, they're disintegrating, and people are just taking these albums and throwing them in the trash. That's how disgusting they are. Well, here's the thing. This started happening, the company went out of business. So that lifetime guarantee is worth nothing. And this makes me angry because there are thousands and thousands of people holding on to these albums right now. You might have one too. Go check your parents, your grandparents' album. Pull yours out of the closet. You should check on this because they're quickly disintegrating. But there's good news. I did find a company that will help you restore them. Unfortunately, it's at your cost, but it's totally worth it. They're doing a nice job in restoring these albums for people. I'll leave the information down below for how you can connect with that company. Also, make sure you're checking your albums. Double check that they are in good quality. Let me know down below in the comments. Have you seen one of these albums? Has this happened to somebody in your family's photo album? I would love to know because I think this is a bigger problem than anyone even thinks. I literally think it's thousands and thousands of wedding albums, and it's heartbreaking. These are our memories. So check yours out. Comment down below. Let me know if this has happened to you.
Okay, so good news. Since I posted that Instagram video and a video here too, I got the results back. We got an album repaired and it looks wonderful. I'm so excited. The company is Midwest Photographic. I'm gonna link them down below in the caption. Go check them out if you have one of these albums. But first, a quick tip, and that is save the album cover itself. Even though it's falling apart, they can use that album cover to reconstruct a new one for you. It's much easier than having to build a new one from scratch. Unfortunately, the couple that I worked with, we had to rebuild the whole album from scratch. They had already thrown out the cover, so it's not impossible, but it definitely is easier for them. And that was the first tip they gave me, is hang on to that cover. So I'm gonna show you some pictures and some videos here of that cover and the results and how beautiful it turned out. Okay, first, let me just show you the results. I think the cover looked beautiful. It literally was brand new. So it was gorgeous. The spine was gorgeous. This is Rick and Janet, who let me use their album as a sample. I'm so happy they let me get involved because it was really great to see that this problem can be solved. So if you do go ahead and you send in your cover to be repaired, or you have a new, brand new cover made, just like Rick and Janet did, you're gonna need to put your pages back into the album. So they're pretty easy. Each page is on a metal rod and you just need to bend it just a slight bit, and then you can stick those pages right back in the album. We did one at a time and they fit beautifully. We got all of the pages back in. I think in total, it really only took us 5 minutes. It wasn't long to get the whole book back together and every page in. And here you can see we're putting the last page in. So it just came together beautifully. And then they had their album back after years of not having a wedding album. So you can see we were all so thrilled that they had their book back and they were able to enjoy their wedding memories again. Here's some more video of the final product, but you can see it's just a beautiful album and it repairs that gross, sticky mess that was the album cover before. The spine came back together beautifully and it's just a gorgeous album again. So definitely this is from Midwest Photographic. It's going to be linked down below. If you are looking to get your wedding album repaired, check them out. I linked them down below. And as always, hit the subscribe button if you love your photos and you want to make sure they are safe and you are enjoying them. hit subscribe. I'm sharing my best tips and tricks to make sure that you are getting the most out of your photos.